Hello mathematicians, we are back and I've got a quick challenge for you. I have here a normal coin. That's just dropped. This is tails. This is heads. This is the queen's head of the queen. And I'm going to flip it. And here's the game. We're going to see if you can beat me. Even though you're not with me, you're going to see who can beat me. Here's how it's going to work. It's going to be heads I win, tails you lose. Okay, so heads and tails, it's fair, right? Heads and tails. Let's see how many I get and how many you get. Tails. Tails you lose, so that's one for me. Oh man, I'm going to break my laptop this way. That is tails again. Tails you lose, another one for me. Heads. Heads I win, another one for me. Heads I win, another one for me. Guys, this is so easy. I'm going to dominate. Heads I win. Man, 5-0. 0. 0. That's not very sportsmanlike. But I'm a teacher, not a sportsman. Ooh, heads I win. I've had a lot of heads in a row. Heads I win again. What is going on? Well, I always knew I was going to win anyway. Aha! Tails, you lose. So that means I get a point. Have you figured it out yet? Tails, you lose. I get a point. Final one. Okay, I'll make you a deal. I don't know what this is yet. I've just flipped it. But winner takes all. Whoever gets this next point wins the whole game. So you guys could win. Tails. Oh no, you lose. 10-0. Did you figure it out, Year 5? It's because it's not fair. If it's heads or tails, no matter what happens, I get a point. Because heads I win, tails you lose. And maybe it sounds fair first of all, because it's got win and lose in there. But if they're for two different things, then all of the points go to me. Now, that is why we're doing this topic, Year 5. We are doing fair or unfair. Seeing if you can figure out whether probability is fair or unfair like me, where I just trolled you, ha ha ha. Interpreting data means finding out what the data actually is saying. So it's understanding what the probability is and whether it's fair or unfair. And the strategy for this week, Year 5, write this down please, count them up. Count them up. Are they exactly the same chance? For example, if you have heads I win, tails you lose, that's 2 for me, 2 that give me a point, 0 for you. So if you count them up, not the same chance. Let me give you another example as well. This is the sort of thing that you're going to get in the smiling work. Label these as fair or unfair. So on this spinner, 1 versus 5. So let's count them up. Got 1, 1, 2, 3. So this is 3 so far. I'll record it on here. The number 1 has 3 slots. And I think it was 5. Yep. Number 5 has only 1 slot. 1 segment, we should call it actually. So that is not fair. So we would write unfair in this box here. Same if we're doing letters. Let's do A versus C over here. So A has 1, 2, 3. 3 segments. Segments. And C only has 1. So clearly not fair. A is going to win more often because it has more segments. Okay, so there you go, Year 5. That's our strategy. Count them up and then ask, are they exactly the same chance? It needs to be fair. Otherwise, it's not. So let's have a look at the first question that you might have if you are on sipping. And in fact, that is everybody. Everybody is starting on sipping this week. No pre-teaching. We're just going to do the work all together because this is a really good warm-up for anybody. So sipping, I'm on the 1 star here. And it says you'll need to make 3 hexagonal spinners for this activity. What does hexagonal mean? Well, it's got the word hexagon in it. Hexagon has 6 sides. And these spinners have 6 sides. Now you don't need to actually make these ones. You can if you want to, if you have time. You can make these ones, but I have linked in the task description the online spinner that you guys are used to using. And I've already customized it. Let me give you some tips. Because it says, color the first spinner with 2 red, 2 green, and 2 blue segments. Now, unfortunately, it won't let you choose the colors down here. Choose a color scheme. I made it just gray and white so it's easier to not be confused by what color it might be, because then I wrote the words in here. So 2 red, 2 blue, 2 green. And you might even be able to tell straight away whether this is fair or unfair. So I've labeled my spinner 2 red, 2 blue, and 2 green, and I didn't make them other colors in the background because that would be too confusing when you're trying to read the color, the word of the color. And then, what do we do next? Talks about other spinners, but we'll do that later. Let's just do all one spinner first, because we're going to spin the first spinner 10 times, and we're going to tally in here, wherever it is. So spinner 1, click on it, blah, 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 blah. We got, ooh, green, close. So I put 1 tally in here for green. After I've spun that 10 times, then I'll go on to my second spinner. It says color the second spinner with 3 red, 2 groen, and 1 blee. 3 red, 2 groen, 1 blee. And you can change it down here. So basically we're swapping out a blue for another red. There we go. Remember to click update. And now, haha, there we go. Fair or unfair? Count them up. Are they exactly the same chance? Nope. So there you go, your 5s. That is it from me. Work through your sipping one there. And you might even be able to predict, bonus points if you can predict what you notice about your spinners before you do the spinning. Last thing before I go, it says down here, pentagonal spinners for this activity. You can see down here they have 5 sides. So all you'd need to do is take out one of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, click update, and now you've got a 5-sided spinner, and you can customize whatever labels you need. For example, 2 red, 2 groen, 2 groen, 2 green, 1 blue. And that would be your 1 spinner. Why can't I read colors today? What is happening? So there you go, your 5s. Remember the strategy, count them up, and ask, are they exactly the same chance? Which is why I won that game, and you lost! Losers, losers. That's not very nice. So there you go, your 5s. I will see you for the math Zoom, or I will see your work, and I'll give you some feedback. Thank you, bye!